Afghanistan has been in a war situation in the past 40 years. There's many changes in the government that have taken place, right from 1973 when the government was toppled, and then 1978 it was toppled, and then it was again in 96, and then in 2001. And now I think right now is the worst, or the worst situation in Afghanistan, with the Taliban in power, in total control of the country. So the situation, specifically for all Afghans, are bad, but I think for women and girls, it's the situation extremely dire, because you may have heard, but we have also have firsthand information that they have totally, they're not able to work. People who have, worked as in different departments of the government or in the private sector, they are students, professors, or whatever. Right now they're not allowed to work, so they're not going. Only people who are allowed to go work as if they're doctors or nurses to some extent, and the girls are not allowed to go to school, and their only education is, they've said that they can go up to grade 6 only. There's no higher education for women. So both in terms of security, there's an issue for women. In terms of, the general rights are totally abolished. And on the other hand, because the government is not functioning well at the moment. They don't have the proper personnel to run the government. They don't have the finances, and people who have lost their jobs, women who are the sole bread earners of their family, they've lost their job. They're sitting at home. So there are a lot of other issues, like health issues, hunger issues, like housing issues. People are living under tents. People are internally displaced because the Taliban are kicking them out of their houses, because the Taliban soldiers are not from Afghanistan. They've come from outside, so they don't have residences within the country. So they are throwing people from their houses, and they're occupying their houses, and they're residing. So there are many, many, many issues there.